Okie dokie. Welcome back to FTL. I know it's been quite a little while since I last did a video of it, but that's because I've done a few runs of FTL in my streams. So, yeah, you could say I'm a little bit more experienced, but not a lot, but I've learned quite a bit. And looking over the recordings, it's very easy to see my mistakes in general. So we're learning. So we're going to go ahead and pick up a new game. This is a new patch. That came out a little bit ago. Most notably, it adds it adds lines when a room doesn't have oxygen, and that's really cool. So we're gonna go ahead and I didn't actually think this through about what I would do, but we're gonna play on normal so I can be screwed over really quickly. I learned that the last time when I played on normal, that you can get fucked hardcore normal. So I couldn't reach it to the end on easy, but we'll see what happens here. All right, so for whatever reason, oh no, I've never had any of the achievements for these things. I suck. I really would like to unlock all of the cruisers and shit. I know how to get half of them, but you know, it's kind of a randomized event thing. But well. So we've already done, I believe, the Kestrel and the NG cruiser, so I'm going to go ahead and do a Federation cruiser run and see how much I can do with that. We're going to have our little party members over here, so we're going to go ahead and name this. I did ask on Twitter a bunch of different names for ships, but that was a while ago, so I don't really have them anymore. Let's just call it Nightingale. Nightingale. That makes no sense, but whatever. Nightingale. Alright, and we named this guy GaLm because he's going to be the pilot since he's human. He doesn't really have any special traits, so we're going to leave him in the cockpit. Is our combat dude, so we're going to go ahead and name him Ryu. He's going to go fucking Shoryuken on bitches whenever they board the ship, alright? He's also going to be the weapons master. Or maybe not. We'll see. Usually, I don't know, because we have four. The thing about this ship is that you start off with 4 crew members. Most of the ships start off with 3, and it's a very varied crew too. So I mean, you have an NG for doing repairs, a rock for handling boarders and suppressing fires, and then you have a mantis for killing people, I guess. We're not gonna be doing any boarding action because boarding action on normal, I don't think that's gonna happen. You're gonna get wrecked before you can do much. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna name him Ryu, and this guy we're gonna name him Lee. Why? Because it's a pun. Rock Lee. See? Rock Lee. I'm sorry. Okay. And then I don't know why this one's named Lauren. We're gonna name this one. What can we name this guy? Let's name him. I'm just gonna name him the G-Man. All right. We're gonna name him G-Man because he reminds me of a Vortigaunt. Except I don't want to call him a Vortigaunt because that'd be too long. Let's call him Gonti. Gonti. There you go. Alright, Gonti is his name. We are going to be flying the Nightingale. And that's going to be we're going to have an interesting time. So let's go ahead and start. Okay, as you already know, blah, 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 we're being chased by the Federation. And we got to hope to God that we don't die. Alright, so let me go ahead and put that on. So basically what we're going to do for this run, I'm going to go ahead and move these guys around. Going to leave him in the ship room. The good thing about having an NG in the ship room over here is that you see how it's in the middle of the ship? It gives him a pretty easy access to going back and forth here, while the Mantis, he doesn't really do a lot of repairing, right? So we don't have to worry about him so much. I mean, when the weapon systems go down, it's going to be a bitch, but yeah. But overall, I've learned a couple of things, and one of those is that engines can be, or upgrading engines is a pretty solid idea versus upgrading the shields. Mostly because, well, for every single engine upgrade alongside power bar upgrade, you get an extra chance to dodge, and that is very vital towards the later game. We're going to start off the same way as we did before, though. We're going to get 1 shield, and then we're going to go for the engines. And hopefully we get some weapons along the way. So what do we see what we got? No, I don't need drone parts. This is not going to be a drone part run. If I was in an NG ship, I might be tempted to get that. That would have been funny. If I had the drone parts, that would have actually been helpful. But I don't have the drone parts. Man, kind of an unlucky 2-starter. Drone parts? Yeah. Ooh, hello. We have found us a slug interceptor. And someone said in the comments that something I didn't notice, but the oxygen room and the shield room of the slug interceptor, at least the early slug interceptors, don't have doors to the engine and oxygen rooms. That's hilarious. So we're gonna see how that ends up working out. We don't really need power in our med bay at the moment, so we're gonna go ahead and put that in the engine room, and possibly I want to shoot at the oxygen. Oh, that's a good point. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna knock out the oxygen, and then we're gonna knock out the engines, or I can knock out the engines and then the oxygen, because then they can't dodge at all. So we're gonna go ahead and knock that out, or we're gonna miss. All right, so I guess we're gonna aim at the engine. We're learning our lesson hard. Oh my god. We're getting fucked up early on anyways. That sucks. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, come the hell on. Thankfully, I don't think that's a piercing laser, so yeah, he can shoot it. There you go. Yeah, he's not going to be able to do much unless he actually gets the shields down first. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. Poof, poof. And then we're going to take out the oxygen, and then they won't be able to breathe. The only dilemma that we have... Please turn our back. Please turn our shield back on. There we go. Nope, too late. Fuck us. God damn it. That's our problem. The weapon systems are still online. So, I don't know how well this is going to work. Let me go ahead and turn that off and get everybody over into repairing positions, because we are getting screwed over here. Jesus tits. Okay. Gonna send them into the door room, fix that up, even though we don't need that. I want them to die from oxygen starvation so that we can get some scrap. That's a really thing. I think that's a really big thing that we can do. I don't know if their FTL... It says enemy FTL delayed, and that's what always has me worried. We took out their engine. When their engine's dead, they shouldn't be able to jump, so I don't actually know if what's gonna end up happening. This is going to be interesting. I hope they die really soon. They lost their oxygen already, so... That's the only problem. Let me just turn that back on. Just in case, you know? Just in case. Alright, do we have anyone with low health? Ryu's actually at low health, so we're going to go ahead and put him over here. Just so he can heal. Oh, that's not the fucking... I put him in the shield room. That's not the healing bay. There we go. So we're going to be here for a nice little short bit while we wait for these guys to die from suffocation. So I'm going to go ahead and drink some water while we're here. Damn it! My problem. There we go. Victory through asphyxiation. They're not dead yet, but that usually means that they don't have any oxygen at all inside the system, so that's a good achievement to have. Okay, come on, come on. Damn. We've lost at least a good third of our health, so that's bad. All that for 21 scraps and 2 missiles? We're gonna hope for the best here. Alright, let me go ahead and just grab sensors. Actually, nah, fuck it. I like having sensors because then you can see what's going on for the people's ships, which would have been helpful for the slug interceptor. We could have maybe had a better gauge on how much health they had, but oh well. Alright, so what do we got going on? Human corpses are scattered, a lone survivor. Oh, sweet, so we got a crew member. Sweet. Alright, Ken, why don't you go chill out with Ryu? Actually, you know what? No. Ryu, you can go off and, I don't know, chill out here. Since now we have 4 crew members manning all the vital systems, now we can just have our Mantis chilling out in the med bay and hope for the best. We're going to go ahead and reassign some of this stuff. We do probably need power. There we go. That way we can have some of our systems online at the same time and then reroute power while we do some other things. So, in the last patch, they actually added, I think, a bunch of hotkeys, which I will never, ever use, but it's still kind of amusing to have them. Uh-oh. But the reason why I say that is because it's like, let me look at here. Customize control. It's like, oh! Teleport, send. Actually, no, that one could be useful, but the, like, power shields, power engines, power oxygen, and then all the depowers, I'm like, I don't think so. But oh well. I like this, though. Now they've added the ability to make it so when you target the ship, you only do it once when you have auto-fire on. So it's like, alright, hold down control, regular attack. It's not going to auto-fire like a whole bunch. Not that I'm worried about that all that much, but yeah, no. For now, we're gonna just, I don't know, I guess keep hitting his weapon systems, although we don't really have to worry about it that much. We're just gonna, alright, let's blow up the engines. Because being able to actually make every single hit is very important to me as a person who likes killing stuff. And, yeah, I don't know. I always get screwed over when an enemy has an engine online because it's like, oh, by the way, they just dodged all three of your lasers, and you're fucked. Yeah. So that's another thing we've learned. Now we target enemy pilot systems and engine systems so they can't dodge. Obviously, this is a drone, so it doesn't really matter all that much, but hey, whatever. Oh, and then he gets fucked over by my automatic laser. Yeah. That is something we're going to have to account for, huh? Okay. Well, we'll see what ends up happening. I really need more scrap before I can do a hell of a lot with this. I could go here, here, and then here and here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to jump into the distress beacon just yet. Let's see what's on this system. Alright. Ooh, we got another NG. Sweet. Alright, Nikola. I wish I could add another name. I could be like, hey, Nikola Tesla. You do whatever, okay? You chill in the med bay. He's gonna be our now official repair bay or repair dude. We're gonna send him first into battle. I mean, not battle, to repair stuff instead of Gauntly. Ooh, I think I'm just gonna call him Gaunt. No, I'm not gonna deal with the alien spiders. Fuck that. Alien spiders are a bitch to deal with because there's a very high chance you're gonna fail it. So, yeah. Black market ship, ignore, don't care, not gonna fight it. I could've, but yeah, no, I'm good. Aid the civilian ship. Ah, a rock scout. Fantastic. I just love fighting rock scouts. Not really. Okay. Charge up the weapons. Probably gonna target the weapon system. What's gonna happen? He's gonna take out my shield and then hit me with the laser. God damn it. Alright, I'm just gonna vent that room. We see how? Look at that. No air. Okay. No. We're just gonna hit the weapon systems. There. See? Easier. Come on, drain faster. Why do they add 2 doors? Is that to assist in draining the oxygen faster? I don't actually know. Okay, so now that we've taken out the weapon systems, we'll take out the engine. So that the next time we hit them, they will be sufficiently screwed over. Although, they're gonna die. They're gonna die in 2 volleys, anyways. It doesn't really matter. To the shields! Pew pew pew. Now, what's going to charge first? My burst laser or my artillery beam? Artillery beam. Bye bye. The artillery beam's actually pretty freaking useful for like a lot of things, but we'll see what ends up happening. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade my or not just yet, good sirs. I could go to here and then back. I think that'd be a good idea because you always want to milk the system for as much as possible. Okay, populate section. It isn't in this district, right? Okay, good. I was about to say, I don't think I can do much for a quest when I'm, like, all the way over here. Alright, so let me go ahead and close these doors. Okay. Not that it really matters. In my opinion, you don't really need... This section of the ship isn't needed. In fact, you know, like this one over here, a lot of people are recommending in the comments, and I agree with them. I've been agreeing with them that you might as well just vent these these rooms at the outside. So when someone boards, it's just like, whoosh, oh, by the way, you're dead. Like, there's literally no reason for this room to exist. Nothing gets inserted into there. This room becomes a teleporter room. Or, no. This room becomes a teleporter room, I think. Or at least this one or this one. So we're not going to vent those, just in case. Although, I don't really think we're going to go for a crew member. Like I said before, in normal mode, you get screwed over pretty easily. Ooh, engine controlled sector, please. Always want to go to a friendly place, although I probably should have actually taken the chance to look at what was going on in this place, because maybe this will lead us into 2 nebulas. Who knows? Alright. Remnants of the ship. It seems to have severe external damage, but you cannot pinpoint a cause. The majority of its cargo seems intact. You managed to discern the ship's intended destination. Alright, Roger that. Okay, it's way over there. Good for us. I don't like that we were sent into a dead end, but hey, at least we went there immediately. But while we're here, we're going to go ahead and upgrade that twice so that we can get our engine powers running. Or our ship powers running. That's going to do a major help, I think, for us in these early sectors, because there's a lot of enemies with, like, lasers that really screw you over with them. It's annoying. So we're going to see what happens. I think I'll just go here, 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 and then here. Or at least try and follow that path. I can be pretty bad at following my own paths, mostly because it's just like, oh. Turns out they're excavating an equipment cache from the Federation Mantis War, and they suggest it might be used to lure the pursuing rebel fleet. Oh, hell yes. Alright, okay. So hopefully they go for it and get delayed. I don't know. I wonder if does that speed them up or what? I hope not. No. Like I said before, space alien or giant space spiders, not gonna happen. Not gonna send anyone down there. Tits. Hey, look, a mantis. Yeah, that's right. We don't have upgraded doors. Good thing we have our own mantis. Go, Ryu! Sure, you can his ass to death. Also, we should probably take out some of his other systems, like, anything, really. Oh, right, here we go. Boof, boof, boof. Yay, I did 1 damage to his shield. We're fine, we're happy. Okay. But you see, if I had upgraded doors, that would have, like, completely sabotaged his armor or his health for a good while. Yeah, that would have been nice. Oh, well. But you see how 2 shields are really helping us out. Like, he could hit us with this and this, but that's not going to do anything. It's going to take out my shields, and that is it. So, that's always fun. There you go. Your shields are down, buddy. Next volley, you're dead, unless you get your shields up, which I really doubt. 3, 2, 1! I love the burst laser number 2. It's a really fun weapon to start off with. It's like, pew, pew, pew! Seems like you're kind of overpowered in comparison to everyone else. Okay, so let me go ahead and heal up some of these dudes, because why not? We're going to go ahead and upgrade my doors, because that's very vital that we do that. Lest they just board the ship and casually walk through the automatic doors, you know, that'd be a problem. Alright, now get back up to that room, Ken. Meanwhile, we're going to jump over here to there, 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 there. Or I could do this. There, 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 there. We'll see. Because the rebels are closing in on that distress beacon thing, so uh-oh. Pirates coming after me. Oh, come on. Really? Why do you have to teleport to a room that we don't care about? I mean, and by that, I mean, we do care about it, but I mean, it has oxygen. That's what I'm trying to say here. It has oxygen. That's annoying. Okay, so what can we do? They can't do anything about our shields. Sucks for them, because I'm going to royally fuck their assholes over with my laser beams. Go. Oh, no. They sent a Zultan, too? Are you serious? That's just funny as hell. Okay. Did they teleport him back? I think they did. Assholes. Whatever. Hey, man. I've shown you that you do not want to board my ship, buddy. Buddy, old pal. Alright? Because I'll just screw you up. Mess you over. Yeah. But like I said, 2 shields, we're fine right now. I don't know. Somebody was really adamant about trying to get the point to me that engines are like the best thing ever. And I'm like, well, shields are still nice at the beginning, right? Yeah. So, I'm gonna mix it up a bit. But imagine if someone had 4 shields and then like a fully upgraded engine. That's a lot of power. They're bound to have like no weapons at all. So I'm gonna go down and hope for the best. I'm also gonna take out the power from this, put it over there. Also, I could totally upgrade my power. I just realized that. Oh well. Oh come on, really? I just hate it when the enemies pop up in like very substantial rooms. Oh, hurry up, Rock. Okay, so we are gonna shoot their engine and hope for the best. I don't care if these mantises get away, because my intention is for their ship to die. So Yeah, there we go. Engines are down. Gonna put it on their shield while we hope for the best over here. Gonna swap out Ryu and then send in Nicola. Because why not? Our Rock Lee is gonna be doing a significant amount of damage. Also, I should probably just go ahead and put that onto here so I can heal up my fantastic. Oh, nope, they're leaving. Alright, fantastic. Okay, so I'm gonna send him back to the engine room so we have our evade going on. Actually, you know what? I just realized we really should just have Nicola as our engine dude rather than Lee. Lee can go back to be, like, I don't know. Because with Lee, we'll leave him in here so we can have the 20 evade. But with Lee as a rock, he's more for defending against sporters like we just did. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Alright. So we've taken out their shields now. And, we're not worried about their weapons. Might as well continue killing them. Poof, poof, poof. Nice. Okay. Your shields are gone, senor. I don't think you can do much now, I say. And now I'm gonna put on my nah. We don't have enough time for that to ever charge up properly. By the time it got to full charge with just the 1 bar of energy, yeah, it's not gonna get very far. Goodbye to your engines. God, I hate engines. Stupid engines working their magic and letting them dodge. I don't know. It would be cool if FTL had like combat animations rather than you just literally missing. It's like, phew, phew, phew. Oh, okay. It'd be cool if like, okay, well, he's actually moving side to side to dodge my stuff. But, oh well. I'm sure all that would do is add a bit of annoyance. Ooh, yes! We got Cremity. Okay, so Nicola can go and continue doing whatever he wants, and we're going to send Cremity into our little room over here, and we're going to leave all 3 of these guys in my med bay. Meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and put on some power bars so that we can actually have them for usage everywhere at once, rather than being this whole swap out crap. Although I don't have any scrap to repair, but I don't mind. I really don't mind. So we're going to go ahead over here to the quest area and hope for the best, but first I'm going to let Lee get up to full health. Okay, is everybody else checked? Good. To the quest we go. Here's hoping that we have a substantial amount of loot from this place, because that'd be nice. Defense drone. Okay, alright. Well, that's not all that great, but I can accept it. So I'll go here, store, and then the exit, because I'm pretty sure that we'll be pushing our luck with that. Participate in the study. There you go. That annoys me. If we had the crystal stasis pod, we could have hatched it there and gotten a crystal crew member. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and sell this drone system because I am not a fan of using drones on this ship. Also going to see what I can do. I can go to long-range scanners. First, we're going to fix the ship. I can get long-range scanners so that I can see where the hell I'm going, which would be pretty helpful in keeping me from going into traps or bad nebulas. So I think I'll do that. As useful as it'd also be to buy some fuel, we'll be fine. Alright, so we're gonna get the fuck out of here before we die. Because you can see that they're about to push right up onto us. Oh, hey, sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna sell my missiles. 30 scrap, baby. Yeah, look at that. It's right on there. Ooh. Okay, so where are we gonna go? We're gonna go to the Zultan homeworld. Hell yeah. I just don't like Uncharted Nebulas. I love how it's Uncharted, but like when you go there, the rebel fleet's prepared and they don't get slowed down. It's annoying, right? I just don't see any real reason to go to an Uncharted Nebula on purpose. At least the systems. Like, a regular one's like, oh, alright, it just delays them, and, uh-oh. Ah, shit! Ah, shit! Not gum! I don't want to die! Oh, boy. Okay. Thankfully we have these guys over here, so we're gonna go ahead and, I don't know, leave. Heal, heal, heal. There we go. And then we're gonna send these 2 into the cockpit. Hope for the best while I heal up over here. Like, literally me. My guy. Oh, missile! That's just rude. It's just insanely rude. Whatever. Alright. As long as those guys are alive. Oh, they teleported away. Okay, I'm gonna send him into there to heal up. Engine room, and we should be getting them pretty soon. I really want to take out that weapon system because they're really fucking me over there. Alright, so we're gonna send these guys out. Get the fuck out. Just leave, everybody, so you can heal. Okay, and let's see if I can attack the weapon systems. Well, I got one! Not the one I wanted, but I got one, and that one's gonna come and fuck me over. God! Fuck! Damn it all. I hate missiles, man! There. Fuck your missiles, fuck your and of course it gets back up instantaneously. That's not fair! Dicks. It's okay. I think I'll be able to kill him in this next volley. Go. Oh, thank God. Alright, we're good. Okay, send my little rock dude over here. And who needs help? Cremony needs to go back to the engine room. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. Okay, now Cremony will go over here since he's full health, and Rock Lee will just go walk back and forth because that's one way you can heal up multiple people in the same med bay. Even though we could just send Nicola over to wherever the hell he needs to go. Let's see. Gaunt, he needs to be over in the shield room. There we go. And now Rock Lee can stay here. Yay! My only problem is that if they hit if they hit the med bay, all my dudes would be screwed over. So we're gonna keep them a little bit spaced out. I'm also gonna get another power bar just in case. Nah, we're good. It is tempting to get the sensor upgrade, but I don't have anything that really utilizes the fact that I could see where they are, so probably not. I don't know, because like I said, we're still on the base weapons. Sorry, sir, this is nothing personal, but we're under orders. Oh, okay, I guess that makes me forgive you, right? Fuck you, dickhole. Blowing up your stupid weapon systems. Although now I realize I probably could have just upgraded my artillery beam so it is useful in combat. Oh well. Oh no, they took out a sensor thing. As long as it's not on fire, I'm happy. Also, I gotta sneeze. Ah! God, I hate sneezing. Sneezing's such an awful experience. Okay, alright. We took out their weapons, so, we'll be fine. I'm not gonna do any, like, crazy thing of targeting their engines. I'm just gonna keep hitting their weapon system. Because, fuck you guys! You're not hitting me with your burst laser. Especially since I think their burst laser is a higher level than mine. Or it's the same one, just looks bigger. Who knows? All I know is I'm gonna keep hitting it, and hope for the best. I could also take out the shield, but it's a bit late for that, don't you think? The ship repeatedly hails you. It looks like they want to surrender. Well, then you shouldn't have attacked me, morons. Bye-bye. Alright, so they were going to give us 21 scrap. Look at that. We got 10 more than what they were going to give us. Ha! Scumbags. Okay, so we're going to go that. 30-second cooldown, and what that will allow us to do is take off some power from here. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay. But that is now in, let's see. Our burst laser is a 12-second cooldown, and now that's 30-second, and we can eventually get this to a 20-second cooldown, and that's going to be majorly helpful. Because basically that just, it circumvents most shield systems. Actually, all shield systems, and it never misses. So hell yeah, it's great. Sweet! Got a crew member. Oh, hell yes. It's a Zultan. It's a Zultan. I can leave him in the missile room, the artillery beam room, so that we never have to worry about like that one extra little bit of power. Nice. Okay, so now we have the 20-second cooldown. I'm also gonna head down here because there's a nebula, and I think I really want that nebula at the moment. 2 nebulas actually, and we'll see when we get over there. Let's see. Unidentified ship, badly damaging. Attack the pirate. Okay. Oh, that's a nice little EMP thing you've got going on there. I don't think that's gonna help you though. Like, really, it's not. It's just not gonna. Unless that's a piercing laser, which I don't think it might be. But I still have 2 shields, so hey. Alright, so what am I gonna do? I think I will take out or damage the shield room. Not shield room, engine room. Because if you damage the engine, you're fine. Yeah, see, okay, that's not a piercing laser. And then it seems like they never have piercing lasers, which makes me happy. It's like, oh, your shit's not gonna damage me? Good. Keep it that way, alright? Also, wait for it. There you go. Oh, and we got one of his shield systems and weapon systems. That is perfect. Ooh, 6 fuel is kind of tempting. Fine. Alright, there you go. Yeah, we're just gonna jump in the nebula with this. I'm not gonna risk fighting.